on social media. You're a little pop. Seriously?
I have a right to speak.
Call 911 now! If you want to talk to me, you bring your knife here, you idiot.
The House of the Karen.
No, you don't chase somebody.
She was just doing her job.
I want to talk to Monica.
Karens have always been around since the dawn of time. We've just chose to ignore them. But now it's come to a head, and like a vampire, the Karen must be exposed in broad daylight. By the way, before we get into this video, a lot of you may have noticed that my hair is quite long. This is not by choice. Every single barber and hairdresser in the UK is currently shut. I noticed this has started a wave of people trying to like face tune me and draw me as a woman. I do appreciate everyone's efforts. Some of them are worryingly well done. Quarantine really be messing with people's heads. But anyway, back on track. Most of us know what a Karen is, but to the small group of people that don't, allow me to explain. Karen is in fact an acronym. Know your rights, accuse everyone, request a manager, escalate to authorities, and neglect reason. These are the 5 key components of a Karen. It's basically one of the worst groups of people imaginable, entitled boomers. People that think they're above everyone else in society, including the law. They can never be proven wrong, and that's usually because when they're arguing with someone, it's someone a quarter of their age.
I'm not every day. Excuse me.
Look at the pump.
Excuse me. I'm looking at the pump.
It's
I
10:01.
because I didn't know.
Telling me you're going to take my license plate. I'm here every day.
Got this funny meme here. When the waiter forgets one sauce packet. Relatable, am I right? When her kid wrecks the restaurant.
Dog incoming.
I like the effort with the Karen hairstyle there. That's Oh no. The thing is about Karen isn't a woman. It's a movement. It's anyone entitled and ignorant enough to think they're above other people. Here's a little example. You know how McDonald's and other fast food chains opened up their drive-thru recently? So you can queue up and collect an order. It's annoying, yeah, the queues are like miles long sometimes, but most people can happily wait for their fillet of fish. But not Karen.
I want your money back! I want my money back!
Give me the food. Give me the food. Go, leave.
No, I didn't get my coffee! What's your name? Tell me your name. What is his name? Because he is getting reported. What's your name? You're a piece of shit, bitch!
Leave, Cheyenne!
You fucking piece of shit!
Cheyenne, leave right now! Leave!
Sounds like a Modern Warfare 2 lobby.
You're a piece of shit!
Leave, Cheyenne!
Fucking piece of shit!
Cheyenne, leave right now! Leave!
Much like a Pokemon or Call of Duty game coming out every year, Karen is inevitable. Everyone deep down in their subconscious has a primal Karen waiting to come out.
Is this a manager?
No.
I like the fact how she was crying over coffee that much. Like, I think people have lost limbs and they've complained less than she has. Karen is not a name. It's a rank you earn. That's why you've never seen a baby named Karen. Got this meme as well. A 2-year-old's knowledge and a Karen's knowledge. I didn't crop the meme out, by the way. It's been stolen and reposted that many times that they just don't care anymore.
I don't know how I could be so stupid.
Now, the woman I'm about to show you is, at the current moment, probably the most infamous Karen on record. Mostly because of her "can I speak to the manager" attitude, her plain ignorance, and the fact that she's a complete brainlet.
You know what? I am not a racist person.
Okay, good opening.
Made a
But you know
racist
what?
comment.
You need to go home.
I am from here.
Look it. Go home.
I am here from here.
Go home. I don't care about your Facebook or your video.
You know, they're a boomer when they bring up Facebook like it's the current social media. Honey, no one under 35 uses Facebook. Daily. No one. They use amazing websites like Twitter, where people make femboy edits of you. See me after class.
You play games. We don't play games.
Oh, what kind of game are you playing?
I play games where you get fucked to death.
Oh, okay. Well, great.
A little smile she does at the end like she's actually won something. That is a Disney tier smile, and not a good one. It's like It's like Jafar or something. Actually, what good Disney villains are there? Genghis Khan.
Respect, lady.
Respect? Then you move your car. You're
There you
way
go.
too close. Get away from me.
For anyone wondering the context, because I understand that that's very important for these videos, she started on this guy because apparently his parking was absolutely terrible. But then the guy, 2 seconds later, pans out of his footage to show how much of a hypocrite she is.
You don't even know how to park the car.
This is the bit where I put in the Curb Your Enthusiasm music, but unfortunately they caught on that everyone was doing it for meme compilations. It's been claimed like everything else.
Indeed, it did.
Did you finish college?
This is from my government.
Did you finish
Go
college?
home.
Lady, get educated and respect.
Did you finish college? No. Now, one thing I've noticed in retrospect, reviewing all the Karen footage, so many of them say the phrase, "go home." You see, it's really sly because you know what that insinuates, but they're not directly saying anything. Oh, I didn't mean it, officer. Like, I just told him to go to his house. Like, his house?
I don't know what to expect anymore.
From my experience, the Karens usually only go after men, mainly because they feel that they're a housewife in a family animated sitcom. But on very rare occasions, Karens do actually target women.
We don't play games here anymore, okay? Next time you ever talk to me like that, you're gonna get your ass kicked by my family. They're gonna fuck you up.
What did I do?
Right. They're gonna fuck you
Why?
up.
What did I do?
Because you are an asshole.
Yeah.
If you ever talk to me like that, you're gonna get your ass kicked by my family.
Now, watching this clip with no context, I thought to myself, you know, give the Karen the benefit of the doubt. This woman filming could have done something really mean or crude and then just started filming to make herself seem innocent. I think with these videos, a lot of people make the mistake of like siding with the person who's filming, mainly because, you know, there's no face to the picture. You can't see someone getting aggressive, so they seem more neutral and like easier to empathize with. So for once, I was willing to be open-minded and take the side of the Karen. So why is this Karen in particular so angry?
Look at the whole stairs to
But
yourself.
you had these
Why
stairs
don't
and
you go
that
somewhere
stairs.
else where you can go to a gym? This is not just for you.
She's angry because she doesn't like someone else using the stairs to exercise on. By the way, I like how she says go to a gym.
Why don't
Stairs
you
and
go
that
somewhere
stairs.
else where you can go to a gym?
I would if I could, trust me.
This is not your place. This is not your home. We do not want you here. You put that on Facebook. I hope you do.
Again, put it on Facebook. She got stocks in it or something. No one born after 1950 uses Facebook.
Oh, thank you.
Fucking what, middle-aged woman? Who wears black in California sun?
Who lives in California given the choice? Now, this Super Karen, I'm going to call her that now, she's actually gotten so much attention recently and notoriety, the police are trying to track her down. It's basically a real-life wanted level in GTA.
Hey buddy, go hit the gym. Smiley face.
The Torrance police chief says that the woman now linked to 3 racial attacks in her city is 56-year-old Lena Hernandez. That's right, and at this point, police say they have been unable to track this woman down. They have been to several addresses.
Imagine being so much of a professional Karen, not even the police can track you down. She's burnt off her fingerprints, probably using fake names. Like, this isn't even a bit. From the original video that I see, it looks like she's actually living in the back of her car. So that's why the police can't track her down. This is like a premeditated Karen. This isn't just like spontaneous anger. This is planned.
Variation on how we can pull off all of these. Like this. Are you with me?
And now, it's that time.
Oh, you. You're no hollow, Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. We're both only here because you decided to turn adblock on my videos. Here. Take this. It's a mobile communication device used to contact outside worlds, installed with the most popular Unity game since Slender the 8 Pages, Raid Shadow Legends. It's available now on iOS, Android, and now PC. It's an RPG with PvP and PvE elements. And best of all, it's totally free. Why? I have to pay my rent. Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent for the... Wait, what are you doing? Give that back. That's my phone installed with Raid Shadow Legends. Haha, I knew you'd take interest, friend. It has extremely high reviews on the App Store. Everyone loves it. Here's a prime example of someone who played over 400 hours. Hundreds of upgradable champions, set in a dark fantasy world. Like Dark Souls 2. Look at this tavern where you can upgrade and sacrifice champions.
We're just gonna kill him!
Much like every UK pub now that lockdown is over. Don't take my word for it, friend. Here is the word of our father, the great Lord Grim. Wait, what? You got parry spammed again by a speedrunner? Well, Raid has a massive, expansive campaign where you can make your heroes stronger and win silver and many artifacts. Oh goodness, you're going to kill me now, aren't you? All I wanted was to promote how good the reviews were on the App Store. Oh. Still human, are you? Then I'm in luck. Have you heard of Raid Shadow Legends? It's funny, it almost looked like you wanted to kill me when I said that. But as you can see, I am stuck without recourse. Did you know by the time you're watching this video, Raid will have a tag team arena feature? Instead of a single 4 versus 4 battle, it's actually a series of 3 4 versus 4 battles. How fun. It's basically Arena on hard mode, and it has many new rewards for those who get higher up in the rankings. Wait, friend! Just please, hear me out. If you go to the link in description, as a new player, you can get 100k silver, 50 gems, 10 mystery shards, and a free champion, the Slasher. And it'll all be waiting for you right here. I've done my ad read on Dead. I accept whatever comes next. By the gods, you're letting me live? Thank you. Oh God, thank you. And then, internet historian actually called us out. Could you believe it? Why are women so hard to talk to? Anyway, have you heard of Raid, my dear? It's the only thing that can compete with TikTok in YouTube ad space.
Add over. Download now. Money. Give me money. Thank you.
Back to video.
Now, I saw this meme, which made me laugh a little bit. The 4 Karens of the apocalypse. This meme really made me want to track down every individual Karen to, you know, see how they all compared. I wanted to treat it like they were Yu-Gi-Oh cards and I had to catch them. Remember that poker garbage here? What are you, 5? Yu-Gi-Oh is where the boys become men. Now, we've already found the bottom left one. I'm going to call her Obelisk the Tormentor. How much is that worth now? Obelisk the Tormentor. $5? That's actually a lot more than I thought. Jeez. Your boy don't need no Nord sponsor now. So I wanted to track down the bottom right one next. Sylph the Sky Dragon. Because they're both red. That's literally all I can go off here. I'm happy to say I found her. And her scream attack is totally unaffected. For context, by the way, this is a woman being asked to move her car because she's parked illegally. How about you don't break the law in the first place?
No, it's not enough!
Park your car.
No!
Driving. Like, what the hell?
You better get the fuck away from me.
Fuck
you!
I like how random people in the background are just starting on her as well. It's like the NPCs have realized how bad it is, so they've joined in. I'm sure the adoring fan from the Oblivion Arena is going to have some input eventually.
By Azora, it's the Grand Champion.
The battle is lost, but the war has just begun.
Car, yeah, this is the roadway over here, man. Can you please move?
Everyone better stop fucking yelling at me right now. It's I'm not fucking moving.
You've got this poor security guard, basically the Chad Paul Blart Mall Cop, just trying to resolve the issue, be peaceful, no interruptions. If you wanted to, he could be a total jerk, you know, like get off my property type, but he's just trying to be calm and solve things. Can't you be chill like Paul Blart, man?
Can you please move your car?
Thank you!
Same thing.
It's like she tried to thank the guy, like genuinely, but she was still in the Karen mindset. Thank you for your service to this community.
You can talk all the fuck that you want, you fucking motherfucker. No, it's not enough. It is not.
I'm sure she was gonna go on about saying that she lived in a free country or something, but you know, I'm gonna cut the video there. I'm gonna give your eardrums a break. So anyway, that is Sylph the Sky Dragon obtained and captured. Oh, about 65 cents? Bruh. Okay, she wasn't really worth a lot, that one. Yeah, it's best we cut our losses and move on. Now, my next target, the Winged Dragon of Ra, the top right one. We need to obtain her. It actually took me a while to find this one. It was a bit more obscure, you know, a bit of a backdoor trading.
And I got you on video that you're destroying my car. Thank you. Get the fuck out of this neighborhood, you fucking shit.
You could tell why she's the Winged Dragon of Ra, by the way, with all the sunlight shining down on her. Walking towards the camera like a Dark Souls boss intro or something.
Hi, I'm at 10408 Glade Avenue.
Not the bin! No! No! One thing I've noticed about the Karen, it's like an animal fighting for its territory. It won't back down until completely and utterly obliterated. She tells her to call the police.
Call the police.
But then proceeds to destroy public property, knowing that she's being recorded. This is exactly why the dinosaurs were wiped out. But then, something amazing happens. Another woman enters the scene and somehow defuses the Karen better than a bomb in CSGO.
You got a problem, bitch? Is there a problem, motherfucker? You understand me, bitch? Do you understand me, bitch?
Bomb has been defused.
That was like Fallout 76 PvP. Awkward, unorganized, and lots of lag. Right, how much is the Winged Dragon of Ra worth? $1.20. Alright, that's a profit. And now, gamers and gentlemen, the final Karen, the most important Karen, Exodia, the Forbidden One. On her own, not so dangerous, but combined with the arms and legs of the god, is completely unstoppable.
Exodia! It's not possible!
Now, I know there's been a lot of memes of this Karen. Oh look, she looks like a cartoon character. Oh look, she looks like the painted lady from It. We do not do ad hominem on this channel. We deconstruct arguments. We do not bully based on appearance. Shame on you. Saying that while like an 8-year-old's trying to edit my face to be a woman. Although I will say, someone on Plebbit did an amazing job drawing her like some kind of Friday the 13th movie poster. Like, look at that. That's actually really good. I love when people post other people's works on Plebbit and get free karma. That's lit.
Is this your property? Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because it's private property.
Because it's private property, sir.
So, are you defacing private property or is this your building?
Now this Karen, I would like to call the subdued Karen. Most Karens have a breakdown, they go crazy, you know, I drink coffee, blah, 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 I'm crazy now. Not this Karen. She's calm and composed. To the point where it's actually incredibly condescending. Like, she's just staring at this guy like Michael Myers on Dead by Daylight, charging up his meter or something. For those wondering context, a guy stenciled BLM on what appears to be his own home. These people then come up to him and tell him that he's defacing private property.
You're free to express your opinion.
No,
but not on people's property.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
Sure.
The way she puts her hand out like he's expected to give her a soul or something. Respectfully.
Absolutely, your signs and everything, and that's good. This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
It's private property.
But if I did live here and it was my property, this would be absolutely fine. And you don't know if I live here or if this is my property.
We actually do know. That's why we're asking.
Oh, really? Because you live here, right? You said so.
Because we know the person who does live.
Thing is, in this situation, I can kind of understand where the Karen is coming from. But then the guy asks a very simple question. Call the guy that lives there. And suddenly they seem very evasive. They don't want to give a straight answer.
Then I suggest you call him or call the police. Or because you're accusing me of a crime, correct?
What I'm asking you is why are you...
And I'm not answering you.
It's so obvious she's lying through her teeth and now she's been called out on a lie. It's great. The best things with a Karen, when they get caught in their own lie and they my brain, I don't know what to do, help me.
Oh, okay, well then call the cops.
We will do.
Lisa and Robert.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Okay, thank you so
Bye. That's Karen, and she's calling the cops. And this is going to be really funny. Because she knows the people who live here.
I like how the Karen meme has become so widespread that people in real life are using it. Now, from what you may have noticed, the Karen pandemic is mainly based in America, but it has spread across the pond to the United Kingdom, Well, we have our own breed of Karen. You've got this woman, for example, mom drives 90 minutes to beach, then complains about others doing the same. Now, this is from Lad Bible, so I imagined it to be like incredibly hyperbolic and outright lying. But then I actually watched the interview.
Some are worried by what they see. The Peacock family drove an hour and a half to get here. We spoke to daughter Ellie and mum Jane.
It's lovely to get out, but I'm quite shocked as to how many people are here and how they're not paying attention to the social distancing. I find that quite annoying, to be honest.
I just want to say to anyone outside the UK, please do not take this woman as like what UK people think, because we really don't. Now, that Karen was a bit reserved. You've got to give her some respect for that. If you want a bit more a loud Karen, I've got something for you.
The woman is not letting us go. She's standing by the bus. I did ask the driver to let her on, but she's being rude to him. I don't know why, and this is the last thing anyone needs on a Friday evening.
You can already see the setup a mile away, and I like the fact with the Karen, there's no audio of her speaking outside, but she's literally doing the "can I talk to the manager" hand movement. Like the amount of hand signals she's doing, it's like she's trying to land an aircraft and give gestures to the deaf.
Excuse me? Please. Excuse me? There's no need for this.
I love the look of shock on her face when she realizes she's being filmed.
Excuse me? There's no need for this.
For some reason thinking that her 4-inch nails are going to obscure the entire camera.
Maybe I should retire.
When a Karen realizes she's being filmed, they pretty much never seem to back down. It only enrages them more. It's kind of like you thought you've beaten the final boss, and then like they just regenerate and get all their health back, and it's like a second phase.
Seriously, there's no need for this.
Move! Take me off your phone, you know! Take me off your phone, you know!
I'll come down your ends. Don't think you're filming me. Don't think you're filming me, cuz.
Tell him to take that video off his phone! Tell him to take... I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! You're filming me! I'm a mother! I don't care!
I don't care about you filming me. I'm just gonna say it 50,000 times. How much I don't care. I like how she brings up that she's a mother. Like, that's gonna gain any kind of sympathy points. It reminds me of this guy who, like, hoarded a bunch of cleaning supplies and hand gel. He couldn't sell any of it because Amazon realized he was price gouging. And he went on TV wearing a shirt saying, "Family man, family business." Now, guys, I want to warn you. I have found an ultra rare Karen. A Karen that only speaks through bat sonar.
Did you pay for it?
It is not booked until June 1st.
Okay,
sir.
Karen.
So there is no right for you to be here.
Okay, Karen.
I am not Karen.
That is every Karen's kryptonite, saying their name to their face.
So what's the problem with 35?
That you do not book this slot. Get away.
So what if I have 35? Don't hit. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
She knows not to throw hands. That would be a 24-hour suspension and your Discord Nitro revoked. Also, the dad comes out to try and resolve the issue. Just, like, naming himself like it's a serial number and code like he's in the army.
Who are you?
My name is Richard M. Trump. What is your name?
I don't give a about what my name is. I don't have to give my name. I don't have to give my name.
No, the Ray-Bans. Someone please get Rick the Ray-Bans back.
Look at the mask with my boss.
Okay, alright. So now I'm gonna call the police on you.
I'm assuming he's gonna call the police so they can launch an investigation for the missing Ray-Bans. Now, I do want to say, when you think of Karen, you assume that's quite a feminine name, usually associated with a woman. But I do want to say, there are male Karens out there, and they are just as potent with their venom. For example, you've got this guy here who tried to film and shame a Costco employee for telling him that he has to wear a face mask.
I'll just put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed, mostly local.
Hi everyone. You know when someone opens up the video flexing their Instagram follow count, that's a good start. He's definitely going to be like the humble protagonist here.
I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask
and I'm not doing it because I woke up in a free country.
A free country where I compromise the health and safety of everyone around me for my own benefit. I saw this funny meme as well. The Nike Air Karens. Just get your manager. It says live, love, and laugh. Do you know the amount of people that put a live, love, laugh like poster on their wall and think that that's decorating? Now this here is like one of my personal favorites. You've got a woman in a coffee shop who's refusing to wear a face mask. People call her out, they tell her to leave, and then she retorts by just coughing on people which, may I say, at the time of recording, is a literal crime that can land you in jail. But her reaction to her realizing she's being filmed, it's priceless. Probably one of the most cathartic things, like a Karen knowing they've been caught in the act. You just convert all that anger into pure fear. Now, seeming restrictions worldwide are being lifted slightly. Some, non-essential retailers like phone providers have opened back up again, and the Karens have took it upon themselves to invade their premises as well.
Where is it?
Next door at the mall. Go.
What the f*** address is on that? You f***ing asshole! You f***ing devil! You're a f***ing asshole!
Siren Head? Just replace that with Karen. Honestly, like, it hurts my eardrums even more. Now, one thing I've noticed, Karen at the minute is incredibly popular, therefore profitable. We've reached the point now where people are literally faking Karen interactions on TikTok for good boy points.
Look how close you parked.
Okay, I'll move my car.
No, you're not moving your car. We're staying right here till the cops come.
No, I'm gonna move my car right now.
You're staying right here. Stop filming me!
I think, unironically, I have done better acting than that. Yay! I just love how whenever something becomes relevant, people try and capitalize on it. Now, this next clip annoyed me because it is probably the most persistent Karen I've seen in my entire life.
Alright, baby. You're about to get honked. Yo, you cannot do that.
Are you kidding? No way.
You're not even in a car, woman. Are you serious?
No. Get out of here! Are you kidding?
Imagine being that stubborn. Like, there would be other parking spaces. By the way, when I'm talking about being stubborn, I'm talking about the woman stood in the parking space.
This is a car parking spot, not a woman parking spot. I'm gonna stand here all day. I got time.
The mom is now trying to shoo the Volvo away like it's a fly or something. It's crazy that when push comes to shove, people don't have it in them to back down. They need to just keep going and putting pressure on.
You think you could freaking walk into a spot?
How are they both unaffected by that horn? It's the same as like a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare.
Yeah, you find another spot, walk into it, and let your dad take it. I'm already here.
Oh my god, there's a third person now. This is a Dark Souls gank. It's 3v1, they never had a chance.
Just a code ganker and points down in a 3v1 trash player to a trade and find without babies.
Now, this one actually sucks because it ends with the Karens actually coming out victorious, which is, I've never seen that happen. They win in this one, the Karens win. Which is surprising, but I guess the people in the car just, they didn't want the hassle. Now, I do want to finish up on a very special Karen who recently escaped from Arkham Asylum.
Batman Arkham Asylum nails this character, delivers an engaging Batman story, and is a blast to experience.
You know the kind of Karen that gets called out on the spot and has to make up a really quick justification for their actions, and it's really poorly formed?
They're playing. That's what the park is for.
I never saw a car in here before.
It's a Power Wheel car,
doesn't
man.
bother me. What bothers me is you have a little kid in here that doesn't have a driver's license. He's just a little kid and you're not with him.
It's not a real car.
She said it so honestly as well, like she meant that. Those kids, they don't have a driver's license. Show me your ID. Provisional? Get out of the car. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoyed this Karen experience. Please buy my merch. It's very epic. Got some 4 Mil Club merch. Link down in description. It's cool. And hopefully in the next video, I will be able to cut my hair.
Rebecca?
It can't be.